tell you what, I needed to be alone after watching that movie just to think about what the hell it is I just watched, okay? What was wrong here? Well, I'll tell you. The biggest mistake that they made was thinking that this would actually make a good film, all right? And then I'd say the second mistake that they made after that was then actually going and making it. To everybody watching, yeah, there's a great lesson to learn here, okay? You can't just take some hot chick, some pseudo-intellectual nonsense, and some yoga music, stick it together and trick everyone into thinking you just made some sort of stylish art movie, okay? You just took a drive through Cliché Central when you used an alarm clock as your opening scene.
Being the life of the night can take its toll sometimes.
Well, I tell you what, here's a good idea. Go pour yourself a glass of wine. Clearly this lead character is a flawed one. She displays narcissism and paranoia and an actual discomfort in spending time alone, which is presumably why the film ends with her preparing for another night out. Whilst this is a noble idea, which is humanizing the so-called rich and famous, it isn't done tactfully. We aren't able to build any sympathy for her because she doesn't get to demonstrate any redeemable characteristics, which is unfair, I think. And all the while, the poetic babbling is actually trying to build an air of intellectual superiority and stoic-like suffering. And this is why it doesn't work for me. Oh, and by the way, that was me looking through the window. Hey, I was wondering, do you maybe want to go out sometime? We could go get some coffee, or I can see you liked rosé. We could go get a drink if you want it. I'm right here. Okay. Or you know what? You know what else we could do? We could go see a decent film. How about that? You want to do that? The film looked nice, it was okay, but the cinematography wasn't particularly inspiring, okay? I did think the makeup artist did a good job though, and I'm glad I'm able to say this because so often when reviewing film, there's not enough time to comment on the quality of the makeup. And more often than not, makeup artists do a great job. They're the sort of unsung heroes of a lot of short films. So, well done you. On the other hand, I could say maybe that the lead actress did a good job, but there wasn't really much there to work with. She did a good job at what? Like walking around in not a lot of clothes? Well, okay.
There really isn't much to do, is there? Life.
It's really tough to give this film some positive feedback, and I'm sorry about that. But I tell you what, my biggest fear is that with the way popular culture is going these days, the way that we seem to enjoy watching opulent jerks kind of complain about how beautiful and awesome their lives are, with the likes of the OC and so forth, my biggest fear is that some people out there might actually enjoy this film, alright? And to those people, I don't know who you are, I don't know what you want, but I will find you and I will kill you. All right? Cut. Get out of here.